This is Travis Richards with Pro Caliber Motorsports, and today we're going to talk a little bit about all the different side-by-sides that we offer. The latest side-by-side from Polaris, and probably one of the most exciting side-by-sides here, is the General. It is really the first true high-performance utility-type machine. It's a 1000cc ProStar motor with great suspension, but it also has a tilting bed, a lot of bed capacity, a lot of load capacity, very comfortable. It's got the nicest seats I've seen yet in a side-by-side. Lots of performance, lots of horsepower, lots of suspension, and just a great machine. The traditional Kawasaki Mule 4010, it's kind of low and slow, as we like to call it. It's good if you have a bunch of different people using your machine and you don't want them out there ripping around your job site or your farm. Kawasaki did decide to make a little sportier Mule in their lineup, and so they got the 610XC here, a little bigger tires. Still pretty mellow as far as side-by-sides go. The latest high-performance sport UTV, or side-by-side as we call them, to hit the market was the Yamaha YXZ1000. What they decided to do was build a machine that had a 5-speed manual transmission, a real sports car feel when you drove the thing. And it still has a great 3-cylinder motor, massive Fox shocks, beadlock rims. The Polaris RZR Turbo 1000 is definitely the reigning king of side-by-sides for dunes and racing and anything where you want the ultimate in horsepower. It has Fox suspension, great chassis setup, handles very well on a track, definitely dominates the dunes, very comfortable inside. BRP is the company that produces Can-Am, and they have a turbo machine that makes about 137 horsepower. Very comfortable, great ergonomics, suspension's fantastic. A lot of safety features, just like the Polaris, and it's still a 4-wheel drive machine too, so these things not only are great in the sand, they're great in the mud. You know, here at Pro Caliber, the last couple years, all the manufacturers of the high-end sport UTVs or side-by-sides went to 4-seat versions. They still have a lot of performance. It adds a little weight, but it doesn't really take away. And actually, the little bit longer chassis is a little more stable, so it actually rides maybe a little bit better. You know, here at Pro Caliber Vancouver, we picked up the Honda line, and probably the most exciting vehicle that they offer right now for the masses would be the Pioneer 1000. It is a utility side-by-side with a tilting bed, also seats that lay down so you can have a complete bed, or you can flip one or both seats up in the back. It is a paddle shifter machine, has great suspension, 1000 cc's, really good performance, and is probably the best all-around side-by-side that we carry here at Pro Caliber. So come on down, check out the new Pioneer from Honda, and we'll tell you all about all the rest of the features it has.